against Jackson. Millsap has the open look. Another miss by Millsap.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Jackson kicks to Tolliver. Rebound, Atlanta.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Korver, good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pistons trail by 4. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
Kevin, I asked what part of their offensive scheme he feels most confident in today, and he said it's probably the depth of perimeter shooting talent that they've got. He said our guys can flat out shoot it, and you're going to see it today. Gentlemen?
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Tolliver. Back to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. The shot no good. Great D that time from T. The Hawks leading. It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. Plenty of space. Good. He hits the jump shot. Tolliver's got his first basket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Teague, the pass to Millsap. Picked by Horford. Millsap kicks to Cephalosha. Hands it from downtown. Cephalosha's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, the Hawks were great from beyond the arc, but it wasn't just one person. They did a great job of creating a space and really passing up good shots for great ones, and I think that's the mark of a true team.
Shoots the 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Teague. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. And it's sent back by Drummond. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Millsap a screen. Korver kicks to Teague. The pass to Cephalosha. Goes up again. And the layup is good. Cephalosha's got 5. And for the Hawks, Korver led the way in three-point shooting for him. But as you were saying, their second best three-point percentage in the league was the result, Clark, and I know you're big on this, on their team offense.
Exactly. I mean, the real noteworthy stat on that area was almost 92% of their made threes were assisted on. Crisp ball movement and finding the open guy was really their mantra.
Here's Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
And he's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender, and I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Monroe's checking for Detroit. Pistons trail by 7. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Harris. Pistons passing it around. Here's Caldwell Pope looking for his first basket still in this one.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
Now here's Teague on the wing. Korver. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Misses off the left iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond, and that took some getting used to.
For the Hawks, Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. And a switcher also for Detroit. Drummond's checked in. Atlanta leading by 5. Scott with a screen on Jackson. Schroeder passes to Splitter. Korver dishes to Schroeder. Korver kicks to Cephalosha. The offensive rebound. Splitter. And it's sent back by Drummond. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to Harris. He feeds it to Drummond, and stolen by Splitter. Now here's Schroeder, guarded closely. Inside. Here's Splitter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kyle Korver. And Splitter drops them both. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
And it's Drummond missing. Atlanta leading by 7. Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And for Thiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Scott pulls it in.
You know, getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust the gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And for Reggie Jackson, the league is going the right way in terms of his skill set. Everyone loves the guard who can shoot well enough to bust the zone, as well as make plays for others and at the rim. And Jackson is that guy.
And he's good on the second. And back to Jackson. He really took on the playmaker role after being traded to the Pistons. As a Detroit player, he averaged over 9 assists a game, Clark, which would have put him 4th overall in the league had it been for a full campaign.
Loved his aggressiveness, which led to opportunities for his teammates, but it also led to turnovers. That part of his game he's got to tighten up.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Morris is checked in for Detroit. Stuckey comes in for Caldwell Pope. Jackson kicks to Stuckey. Back to Jackson for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Splitter with a screen on Stuckey. Hardaway passes to Scott. Good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Dishes it to Harris. Deflects the pass. Cephalosha with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. Now Jackson. He's got 7. Fires from 14. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Atlanta calls timeout. They might be named after a car part, but the Pistons had a rough go of things on the road. They just had to use it. They just couldn't stay consistent away from home.
They couldn't. Only won 14 road games, and that number is not enough to get you to the playoffs.
And guys, for the Pistons' bad road record, a lot of it was due to their poor start on the road. Only managed to win 1 of their first 9 games, and that tends to take the confidence away from a young team.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Jackson. Here is Splitter. It's Schroeder, top of the key. .103 left here in the first quarter. Atlanta again missing.
You know, the last thing I'll say about the Pistons on the road, typically you have to be close to 500 on the road in order to make the playoffs. The Pistons won 7 in a row at one point on the road, but by then they had fallen too far back.
Here's Monroe. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Dinwiddie. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Morris. Pulls up. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Schroeder up top. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Scott can't get it to go. Monroe.
Kevin.
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.